Will be an ordinance, first reading of the 2013 sales tax holiday.
For years, the state allows for covered items for school supplies to be tax exempt during a time that's set aside by the state and state code. The conditions, definitions, time periods, and rules are all part of the state of Alabama code. And the time this year will be the last weekend in August, which begins on, what's the first weekend in August? Hold on a minute. We didn't have it. The first weekend in August, which begins on August the 2nd, 2013, and ends at 12 midnight on Sunday, August the 4th. And then this would be forwarded on to the Department of Revenue and posted on their website.
We certainly want to take care of this. The city of Montgomery did not take care of theirs last time, so they did not get to participate. So,
We're in plenty of time.
you heard the ordinance. Do we have a motion to move forward?
First reading.
That's right.
That's all we
Oh,
do.
my goodness.
That's all we do.
We'll excuse that second reading. The unfinished business. Approve the 2011-2012 audit.
Motion to approve the 2011-2012 audit.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the audit has been approved. And then the next item would be bids for the mini excavator for Public Works Department. And you have those. Lowest bid was $39,999.10 and capital tractor. You need to approve to allow the Public Works Department to go over these and make sure that all of them qualify.
Yes.
Okay. And then, okay.
Well, the only way we could accept it if it was the low one without waiting to the next council meeting. So we'll have to review it and see if the specification is correct. I'm assuming
You could authorize it pending, subject to the approval of the meets our specifications.
Okay, anyone want to make that motion?
That motion that we approve the low bid to capital tractor pending that it meets all the qualified specifications for our public works department.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Any objection? Okay, so we did approve it. See if it qualifies. Okay, on the new business. Permission to enter into a professional service agreement with CPM for consultant services for the sports complex. Do we have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion that we enter into this service contract with CPM.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mayor, again, I just want to reiterate my concern as the proposal that's been presented to work on the sports complex. I would like for that proposal to reflect the Kentucky Sports Complex and the Dr. Martin Luther King Recreational Center in conjunction with the sports complex, because again, I'm concerned that if we don't do some things now with the Dr. Martin Luther King Center, 5 to 10 years from now is really not acceptable to me. So I wish that we would reconsider the verbiage that is presented in terms of the Wetumpka Sports Complex to include the Wetumpka Sports Complex as well as the Dr. Martin Luther King Center.
Okay, I think I'll have to go back to my second. First of all, and I have to go back to my motion. The money doesn't change, and that's what we're doing. So the money does not change from the management company, right? Correct. Okay. So,
We just changed the scope.
yeah, we change the scope of work, which will be presented later by CPM. So the motion that we have is to move forward with the approval of professional service, with this professional service agreement. Is our motion, then I'll second. So that's to approve the company.
But you do have, again, it's limited, the scope of work as it is right now is limited to the Wetumpka Sports Complex. And I would like to see that reflect not just the Wetumpka Sports Complex, but to include documented teams.
We'll put that in resolution, that it includes that.
No, I
It's
want,
like, this just says sports club.
no, I want the contract to reflect that, not a resolution.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't make the motion.
The contract that doesn't specify specifically the sports club?
Yes, it says, read the Wetumpka Sports Complex. On the very first page, right underneath the address.
Oh, okay. I was looking in the phone.
So are you asking them to amend the front page of the contract and then read the resolution?
Correct, I'm actually, exactly, to amend
You
the
can withdraw
contract
the
to,
resolution in your second if you're gonna do that, and you have to make sure he's agreeable to change the terminology on the front page to reflect where the project can be.
the scope of the work, correct.
Just to allow that to be included in the second one.
Just say what would you say? It goes back to the second. You're willing to withdraw your second to the motion?
Well, I think Councilwoman Fulton had the second on
That's
that.
right. Okay. Yeah, if we're gonna go back and include this, then we gotta get back to Tim, Mr. Coker, to see, you know, where he is on changing the front page of his proposal. Because the proposal is RE Wetumpka Sports Complex.
So this will make Martin Luther King part of the sports complex.
No, I'm not saying make it a part of the sports complex, I'm saying make sure that the work that we're gonna do at the Martin Luther King Center is done simultaneously, yeah, with the work that we're gonna do at the sports complex.
Am I allowed to speak, am I allowed to address council?
Yes, hold on 1 second, let me get this question.
Can we not make improvements and make Martin Luther King what we want it to be, and it not be part of the sports complex?
No, I don't wanna do that,
Because
because,
you don't think it will happen.
exactly,
Even though.
because it hadn't happened.
40-something years,
I understand.
43 years,
I understand your point of that,
43, since 73,
but just kind of
even
like
farther,
I said,
45.
I want that to happen too, and I don't want to stop until it happens.
I support,
Yeah,
but
I
I
understand.
support that. But at the same time, I guess I'm just asking you guys to consider, this has been 40 years.
Right.
And to ask me to be considered 5 to 10 more years, I'm not. I'm willing to go along with that.
I think it would require two separate motions, really. I think it's two projects. And he can make a motion that will do that.
Okay, Tim?
The question was, I forgot whose question it is right now. As it relates to our proposal to the city, the Wetumpka Sports Complex is a generic term as far as we're concerned to include MLK as well as the newer section of the sports complex, okay? Now, where there are, the only limitations would be, and if the scope exploded and it went well beyond the 13-month time frame for professional services that we propose, there would be an adjustment in fee. Otherwise, it stays the way it is. If we can handle the extra improvements to the MLK